Hello and welcome to the Tarot Craft. Today, our reading is about what your spirit guides or your spirit team needs you to hear right now. So we have 3 piles to choose from. Feel free to take a look, pause the video, see which one is drawing you in. If you're like me and you're an overthinker and you have a hard time picking, something I find that helps sometimes is to just close my eyes, take a few deep breaths, and then open them in whichever the first pile your eyes are drawn to. That might be the one for you. So if you have a hard time choosing, maybe consider doing that. But yeah, I'll give you a quick minute, maybe pause the video, make your decision, and I'll see you in the readings. All right, pile 1, welcome to your reading. So what we have here is 3 different oracle cards that are meant to give us kind of like an overview of some general advice and messages from your guides or your spirit team. And then I will move into pulling 3 tarot cards to maybe get some further information about what your team needs you to hear. So let's go ahead and get started here. The first deck we're using is actually the Angelic Realms Oracle. And so your message here is Cherub Blessings. Cherubim's arrow meets your heart space. So that's beautiful. So maybe some of you are experiencing sort of like an opening of your heart chakra. Maybe some of you have been, I don't know, I'm hearing like a little bit closed off to the idea of love, whether that's like romantic or platonic. Maybe you've been in sort of a hermit mode. I just see you, opening up your heart chakra. There's this like, I'm seeing this like beautiful pink green light kind of emanating from your heart space. So I don't know if that's just you know, putting yourself in more situations where you might meet your soul family, whether again that's friends like platonic or romantic. Okay, that's a great first message. Let's keep pulling these out here. The next deck we're using is the Healing Waters Oracle. And your message here is the Rainbow. Sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. Yeah, I'm just seeing you like emerging from this this time of like solitude. And again, you have this like light all around you. It's like you're like waking up after a time of rest. Okay, so your next one, and we have the Work Your Light Oracle deck here. This says, trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay, yeah, I'm with all of these cards here. I am seeing this theme of you. Maybe you've been feeling this sort of like pull from your spirit team, your intuition telling you like, now is the time to shine, right, with all of this light that I see surrounding you here. I don't know if you're like joining a new club, like if you're in school, maybe you're joining a new activity, or if you're an adult like myself, maybe you've like reconnected with some old friends, or maybe you've met some new friends, like maybe at work. In some way you're feeling this draw, this niggle to get back out there. And I mean, with this card too, like I'm seeing that there's maybe some apprehension. Maybe there's a part of you that feels stuck in this darker space that I was kind of alluding to at the beginning. Maybe you feel like, oh, I'm not ready. It's not the time. The time is always now, right? I think there is merit in there is merit in isolation sometimes, right? The Hermit card in tarot teaches us that sometimes we do need to retreat and rebuild ourselves. But I'm just seeing you with all of this energy is like you're like coming out like in full color, right? Now I'm hearing now is the time. So if you were kind of questioning like, oh, I don't know, or if you have these apprehensions for whatever reason, maybe you've been hurt in the past, I don't see that happening right now. I feel like you're in this really beautiful time where you're learning to really just love exactly who you are. And people will see that. That is the light, right? The more you love you, the more other people are going to love you. So, okay, let me pull some tarot cards here. I'm going to use the Desert Illuminations Tarot. And we're going to see if there are any additional messages or insights about this energy coming through. So, all right, can we get 3 cards to clarify this message from Group 1 Spirit Team? Let's clarify this message from Group 1 Spirit Team. Oh, okay. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3. Let's get 2 more here. Let's clarify this message from Group 1 Spirit Team. All right, there's 2 more right there. Perfect. So let's see what your spirit team has to say here. Okay, the 8 of cactuses in this deck, which is the 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers, yeah, and the 8 of chilies, which is the 8 of Wands in this deck. So here, let me pull these up a little bit, make sure they're in the frame there. Yeah, so I'm just, like you've done a lot of like hard work on yourself. I don't know. I mean, I'm seeing on yourself, but also like maybe you've been very like work focused. Maybe that's been your primary focus these last, I don't know, I'm hearing years. Like maybe it's been a long time that you've kind of felt in this more isolated time of your life, which again, there's nothing wrong with it. You were building something for yourself, whether that's like building up yourself, like building up your self-esteem and your, mental health, or also building a career that could sustain you, like, and that is equally as important to focus on. So there's no like, again, no shame in that, but I do see that that's kind of the space that you've been in. But with the Lovers card here, that's kind of confirming what I was saying, like, in this card here too, Cherubim's arrow meets your heart space. I'm seeing you now like being far more open, maybe not even open, because as I said this, I felt like a resistance. Maybe you're sitting here thinking like, oh my God, this wasn't supposed to be a love reading. I don't want to hear about any romantic things coming. And I get that. Maybe you've been closed off from that for a little while. But with this Lovers card here, I'm just seeing like you are now in a space where if that were to come into your life, you would be ready, whether you think you are or not. Your heart is open, I'm hearing. So, and again, this could not just be romantic. You could just be more of your soul family in the way of friendships could be coming in for you here. But I am seeing partnership in whatever capacity coming in for you. And I think it's going to come in maybe quicker than you're anticipating here with this chilies or wand energy. It's interesting that you have double 8s here. I'm wondering maybe 8 is a significant number for you. Actually, you have 6, 7, because this is 7, and 8. So maybe this will be going up in July. early July. So maybe June, July, August were significant months for you, or if you're not, this is a timeless reading, so if you're not watching this at the time that I posted it, maybe the next upcoming June, July, or August will be important for you. But yeah, I am seeing this come in, these soul partnerships, whatever form that takes, come in for you, because you're now in a place where you're ready. You're lighter, like the burden, whatever burden you've been experiencing, whatever internal work you've been doing, you're on the other side, or you're about to come out on the other side. So what a beautiful message for this group. If this resonated with you, please consider liking the video or leaving a comment. This is either the first or one of the first videos that'll be going up on my channel, so it would really, I would really appreciate it. My plan is to post about once a week, maybe moving into twice a week, as I start this channel. So if you don't want to miss the upcoming videos, please subscribe. Otherwise, have an amazing day, and I will hope to see you in the next one. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Again, today we're going to be looking for what your spirit team or your spirit guides need you to hear. So I have 3 oracle cards here to give you kind of the general overview of their message. And then I'm going to be pulling 3 tarot cards to kind of clarify or give maybe some further detail to what they have to say. So let's go ahead and get started here. The first deck we're using is the Angelic Realms Oracle. And your message here is Keepers of the Sky, I am protected by the sky. Yeah, what a beautiful message. I'm seeing that you have a very strong spirit team. I don't know if you have been feeling them. I'm hearing your whole life, or maybe especially strong recently. But I am seeing them like really go to bat for you. You are highly protected. So if you are in a situation where you feel worried, whether that's, I don't know, about something socially or about something maybe career-wise not going your way, whatever it is, they have your back. I'm hearing karma is on your side, and that's not so much karma as it is your spirit team here. So let's see what their next message for you is here. On call, healer, seer, priestess, priestess, soul purpose. Yeah, you have this like, oh, and sorry, this is the Healing Waters Oracle, if anyone's curious. You have this very like tapped in energy. You're very divinely connected, whatever that means for you, whatever your particular, spiritual belief or practices, you're tapped in. You have the ability to connect. So I'm hearing too, like if you haven't tried to, connect or work more with your guides, they are calling you to do so. You have the ability to hear them, to see them. And I think you're meant to build these skills and build these relationships so that you can help others. Like you have this calling on your life. So let's move into the next card and see what else. This is going to be from the Work Your Light Oracle. You have the Crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Yeah, so I am, when I first pulled this, and I kind of alluded to it, I feel like maybe you haven't connected as much as you could. Like there is something holding you back. Maybe it's fear, because this looks, this crumbling structure here reminds me of the Tower card in tarot. It's ominous, right? It's kind of imposing. Maybe there is some fear. You're afraid to kind of peek through that veil and connect with these spirit guides, and they're telling you you're protected. You don't have to worry. And look at how beautiful it is inside of this structure once you let it all fall away and you move into this, you know, priestess energy. It is a beautiful sort of connection waiting for you on the other side. Like for some of you, like truly for some of you, I think that this could be your calling. You could do something with your life, maybe even career-wise, to do with this. So for some of you, maybe some of you are watching this and you've like had this like calling or this inkling, and you're like, God, like I reach out for myself, I watch all these videos, like could I do this? Yeah, you absolutely could. I think the only thing stopping you is you, right? The fear that you're clinging on to. Maybe for some of you it isn't tarot. That was just one example. Maybe there's something else, like Reiki could be another, because healer is another part of this card. Like for some of you, like energy work might be really significant. Whatever that is for you, I'm hearing Spirit say, just go for it. Dive right in, because we've got you, right? You don't have to be afraid of what falls away, or what's on the other side, because it's them. They're there for you on the other side. Okay, let me pull some tarot cards. I'm going to actually be using the Desert Illuminations Tarot. Okay, what other clarifying cards can we get for group 2 here? What does our spirit team want them to know? Let's get 2 more here. What does their spirit team want them to know? One more. What does their spirit team want them to know? Okay, you got 2 more, and I'm going to take them because they came out with a vengeance here. So let's see if I can make space for all of that here. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I am seeing that you've been, yeah, in this energy of like on the defense, like fear. Like you've been in this space of fear and like fighting for yourself. Like you're feeling like you're always having to fight for yourself. This is the 5 of Chilies, which in this deck is the 5 of Wands. Yeah, I'm just seeing you being in this space of like, I'm hearing all my life I've had to fight. Like maybe you feel like nothing is going your way. You've had issues socially, friendships, maybe fights and fallen away. You've made new friends and you've fought and fallen away. Like you feel like things in your life are constantly crumbling, like this Tower card energy. Like every time you think you've built something up, it comes crumbling down, and then you build up, back up, and it comes crumbling down. Maybe you've been in this kind of energy. But I'm hearing it's because you're relying on yourself. You need to really sink in with your spirit team, because they are here to protect you. Every time that this has happened, you've come back, haven't you? And it's because they're there in the background, and they could help you more, but you need to tap into that energy. And I'm hearing that this time is come and gone, because I think you really are in this space now where you're on this video, right? If this isn't a sign enough, that you're going to start kind of coming into this energy I've talked about of really tapping into the spiritual realm of things. In this Knight of Jugs, Knights are about action. Jugs is cups in this deck. You are really moving forward with tapping into your emotions, tapping into the more intuitive side of things. This is just confirmation of that for me. But also this Queen of Daggers, because you are so protected, once you start owning that energy, I'm hearing you're going to be so sure of yourself, like in your thoughts and in your, in your intuition, that nothing is going to be able to touch you. These things that used to feel like the end of the world to you aren't even going to register like on your plane of existence. You're just going to really come into the space where like the worst things could be happening and you're like, it's fine, they've got me, I've got me, we're going to be all right. And then again, with this Hierophant energy, the Hierophant is usually more like, when I think of it in a spiritual sense, it's more like an organized, organized religion. It kind of represents like the priesthood, which is interesting because you have priest, priestess, priestess. So maybe there is, maybe for some of you, you're interested in learning more about like Wicca or some other, like maybe like if this is in your, cultural background, like voodoo, like maybe you're interested in tapping into a specific sort of path of spirituality. For others, this could just, again, represent the fact that this is your calling and you're finally kind of stepping into this call. Yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful message for this group. Hopefully that resonated with you. If it did, and you would like to like the video or leave a comment, this is one, if not the first video that I'll be posting on my channel, so that would really help me out and I would really appreciate it. My plan is to post at first 1 video a week, maybe 2 videos a week, so consider subscribing, give me a follow so that you don't miss those moving forward. Otherwise, have an amazing day and I will hope to see you in the next one. Thank you. Hi, group 3. As you know, what we're looking at today is messages from your spirit guides, your spirit team, what they need you to know. So what we're going to do, I have 3 different oracle cards here to kind of give a general overview of their message. And then I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards as well, just to clarify, maybe get some further details about what they're trying to say. So let's go ahead and get started here. The first deck we're using is the Angelic Realms Oracle, and your message is the Secret Garden. The aroma of the divine resides here. Interesting. So I'm getting 2 messages here. Some of you very literally could be taking up gardening. Maybe you like have always kept a garden and been very connected to nature and plants and nurturing the earth. Like for some of you, that's highly important and a calling. And so if you haven't done that, maybe you should consider doing that. So that's kind of the first message I'm hearing here. The other is there is some deity that is a part of your spirit team. Whatever that belief system is for you, they're with you heavily. Like you may even with the aroma here, sense them around you in some way with whatever sense is your strongest. For some of you, quite literally, maybe I'm for whatever reason, Aphrodite's coming to mind. Maybe you smell roses and you think, oh, is she with me? She is. So those are the two messages here. One, get in touch with nature if you're not already. Like, I think that that's something of importance for you. And then two, you do have the divine around you always. So let's pull this next card. Oh, that's right. For this group, for group 3, you actually got 2 from this oracle, which is the Healing's Water Oracle. So let's see what you have here. You have clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunity. And you also have cosmic ocean, current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. So maybe there's something, again, this is like, because I was getting like signs of the divine, like with, you know, aroma or whatever, like I said, you might be sensing them around you. Maybe you're getting a specific message and you're like kind of doubting your intuition. You're like, I think that they're trying to tell me that I'm meant to take this new career opportunity, or I'm meant to move to this new place. Like there's some message that you are feeling strongly, but you are doubting yourself. And I'm hearing, no, I couldn't be being more clear. What you're hearing is correct. This is the time. This is your moment. And this is just further confirmation of that in my mind, because your current dreams is your future reality. Like, this is the beginning of that reality unfolding for you. So let's turn over this last one, which comes from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Yeah, so that kind of plays into what I was saying with trusting yourself, right? Like, you had this idea that something was the right move, but you're doubting it. Maybe you're sitting there, maybe you're you're watching this video, so maybe you've been watching a lot of different tarot or oracle pick a cards to try to get the answer. So again, I'm getting also such a like feminine energy. So whatever this deity is for you, I would err on the side of them being female or in their female energy. She's telling you, trust yourself. Like, I'm always here. I'm going to give you the signs, and I'm not going to let the opportunity miss you. But you have to learn to trust. You have to learn that you do have the ability to interpret the messages that I'm giving you, is what I'm hearing. Okay, that's beautiful. So let me pull a couple of tarot cards here. I'm going to be using the Desert Illuminations Tarot. Let's see if we can get some further clarification on this message for our group 3s here. Further clarification on the message for our group 3s. Let's try to get 3 cards here. What does their spirit team need them to hear? Okay, got one here. This one's trying to come out here. Yeah. One more card. What does group 3 spirit team need them to hear? Oh, that's too many cards. One more card, please, for our group 3s. All right, here we go. Yeah. You guys, come on. She could not be being more clear with you. So, I'm trying to make space for all of this to make sure you can see. I guess I'll kind of cover her up here a little bit like that. There we go. That way, hopefully you can see them all. This is, further kind of confirmation of what we were saying to me. Maybe there's something this is the 10 of Chilies, which is the 10 of Wands in this deck. there is some sort of burden you have been carrying with you for some time. So I don't know if you've been dealing with maybe like a financial situation. Something has been holding you back from pursuing whatever this dream in moving into this future reality that you are so desperately wanting. Something has been holding you back from that. But as we've already kind of had the clear indication of, you're moving into a time of expansion, a new adventure I'm seeing. So this is the Two of Chilies again, Two of Wands. Yeah, I'm seeing you kind of move into this new path. And with the High Priestess here, this is interesting. Like, you are connected. You know, like, yes, this message earlier of like, you know the signs you're getting. You know them internally. The High Priestess doesn't doubt. She is certain internally of the intuitive messages she's receiving. And this is part of this new reality that I'm seeing for you. You aren't going to be doubting these messages that you get from your spirit team any longer. You're going to know with certainty, and you're going to move and you're going to act, and it's going to bring in this new future for you. So yeah, what a beautiful message we have for you here today. If you felt like this resonated for you, please consider liking and leaving a comment. This is one of, if not the first video that I'll be posting on this channel, so it would really mean a lot to me. My plan is to be posting at least one video a week, if not two, at the beginning of this kind of channel, maybe moving into posting more, but definitely 1 or 2 per week. So maybe consider subscribing, giving me a follow, so that you will see those. Otherwise, have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.